Hey, a little tired, but I'm here to give you a Madden today here on twitch.tv/i0n4life. Give me a follow on Twitter at i0n for this show. Over on my YouTube channel, Clambake Productions. That's bit.ly/clam. Subscribe and share. Help me get to 100 Twitch and YouTube followers and subscribers. And that way I can ditch the bit.ly over on YouTube and we can just make things a little easier on ourselves. So today I'm playing Madden 17. I'm going to continue. And we're going to go from there. So, I recently feel like the offense has really started to flow. My own offense is working. I've had to realize what the team was going to do and not going to do. I am thinking about a trade around draft time. I re-signed Anthony Barr, who I've got it to a 79 overall as an outside linebacker, and I'm thinking of trading him or swapping over to a 3-4 defense. But you really need two middle linebackers for that, so I'm not that hyped up for that choice. And I don't know how well he would convert to middle linebacker. So join me in the chat, jump on in, have a conversation with me. I'd love to visit. And we're going to see my very much different Vikings team than is standard. Here we are. It's week 14, heading into the playoffs, taking on the Lions on the road. And I always play like crap when I'm when I stream for you guys, so this will be interesting. Playing my custom offense, and of course I use a stock 43 defense. 10 viewers. Thank you guys for jumping in. I appreciate the look. As I said, jump into the chat. I'm going to see you over there on the side of the screen. Normally I have a little more production, but today I didn't want to get the laptop set up and just wanted to play a little Madden. You know, it's been a long day, so. Done pretty well with them here. It's not the most productive offense, but it's a very good defense, and that's what I find to be key for me, is to play great defense. Daniil Hunter already has the just last game broke the single season sack record, and that's key for me with my defense. If my ends are not getting pressure on the quarterback, my secondary, even despite the improvements I've made, is not going to help. If this is your first time seeing my Vikings team here, you're going to notice I do have Cameron Meredith. Traded to acquire him. I have Doug Martin. I traded Adrian Peterson off. I have Marcus Mariota at quarterback. I traded off Bridgewater. And I traded off Stephen Diggs as well, which I'm kind of regretting, but not massively. All right, here we go. Kicking off. See what we're going to do. I'm going to just take this one in the end zone. Start off. So what I've learned is that this team is not going to run outside very well. So we're going to start off with a blast here, read the defense, see where we're at. I do not like any one of those. So we're going to try to slant it out instead.
A first down throw for Mariota. And his first pass here is going to fall incomplete. He was looking for Adam Thielen there. And now it's second down.
Very good. Wide open on the run here. Martin should
now the first carry for Doug Martin.
All right, hold on. Move it. There we go.
At about the 35. It'll be can't be more than a half
Peterson's
a foot.
Number,
look, the first down marker is
screwed
out there,
me up for a while.
Sometimes it's hard to find for an offense when they're
I'm going to try to pump it through here to Zach Line. Absolutely love this guy. Didn't get it. Still inches.
And guess what? It's now third and very short in order to try and pick up a first down.
This is stupid. Please understand when I tell you, going forward here on fourth down, even fourth inches.
So they're going to opt to go
but
for this.
I'm going to give it a shot.
Maybe a surprise pass or run. What will they do? We're about to find out.
Now let's reset it and get
a
him
couple yards on that one, and they're able to convert here on 4th and inches. When we sat with the coaching staff a couple of days ago, they said attacking that defensive look with a run,
we're going to dive here,
to do,
be a little smarter about it.
And they were extremely confident, weren't they?
Reverse over to
their preparation.
They
knew what they were going to get in that defense, and they were able to attack it accordingly.
They're going to hold it. Good.
Play there, second down. So they're still at the original line of scrimmage here. Second down and 10.
Let's see if I can get up here. A lot of running. I mean, this is just a very old school offense here. Just trying to pound it, waste a lot of time.
Leaves them with 5 more. 3rd and 5 now.
Shotgun
Frustrating for a
pass.
defense, energizing for an offense. Finding a way to create that type of yardage in your running game, that'll make the guys carrying the ball.
Well, we're down from 10 viewers to none live, but I quickly ignored what they said.
Mariota from the gun on third down. Quick throw that's complete on the
Thielen
inside
gets it.
slant.
That's what was needed.
It goes for a gain of 10, and it's a first down.
I heard so much about the offense Marcus Mariota ran while he was at Oregon, about how people were just wide open, how he couldn't fail to hit them. But I always said the same thing. He sure as heck didn't miss them. Very accurate even on short throws.
Yeah, he can go short, he can go deep, obviously.
But
he's
I handed it off, so that was my mistake there.
Dart thrower, very accurate. Receivers love it.
All right, we're going to try a strong stretch, outside handoff here. If the end does not get sealed yet, I'm considering trading Meredith.
Second down, Mariota. Throws a quick hitter on the slant. That's complete.
Got it. But that's going to be holding on us if I've got a dollar.
And just shy of the 30.
Yep. Doug Martin
So
screwing his team over.
Defensive holding. Here it's offensive holding for the flag.
Let's see what we got.
And the 8th play on this drive.
Well, Doug, make up for it now, pal.
Following the penalty, Martin. And he cuts it right.
That's a way to make up for it.
And he takes it
Good.
down all the way near the 30. A good pickup there, 26 yards.
Sometimes
back to the option here. We're going to try the Y lead read option.
They come to life out on the field, don't they? And we just saw down that outside.
Kiz Rogers will be in here this time.
He gets excited for that call, doesn't he?
He does, because he just wants to dominate his guy.
He got a yard out of it and then got murdered.
I took care of business. That's why you're able to get downfield and add all those yards to your total.
Yeah, really nice gain there. Long drive. The defense just cannot seem to
not
catch a break
even
and
necessarily
get off the field.
like
A
throwing the
one-yard
ball.
gain can look like a disaster, but it all depends on how the game is going. Is it a series of one-yard gains running?
A couple yards off that,
you
know, I took the wrong read.
Throwing it a little bit more. But if it's just the occasional one-yard run, hey, congratulations to the defense. They won that one. Come back and get them the next time. Partner, we know today's NFL is really built around the guy throwing the football. But these short runs, they still pay dividends because they can take their toll on a defense and they can add up as the game goes along. You control the clock, you control the ball, and that way you often control the game.
And incomplete. The contact made the ball roam free and brings up fourth down.
Certainly not going for it here.
It's not an easy job to go out and catch passes when people are trying to tackle you and knock the ball away. But the bottom line is, that's a pass he's got to have and a pass he should have caught.
And Forbath will put this one through.
All right,
and
now
the
I got to play
Vikings
defense.
have a 3-0 lead. So they get 3. They were hoping for 6. An unlucky number 13 play drive.
But you wanted to be ecstatic. You wanted to have 6 on the board. On the opposite side of the defense,
Sammy would have got it if he'd stayed. Can't be too upset about that. 3 wide. I'm going to try my blitz here. Will to fire. That's my goal. Man, here he gets his 10th tag.
On first down, Stafford here.
And he got it on the first play.
He goes for 18 there as the drive will continue.
I know many people
All right, so what we're going to see here with my secondary is I'm not going to be able to run 4-3 against these guys when we got 3 wide. I'm going to have to jump to a different formation.
Here with Charles Davis, Brandon Gauton as the Lions are in possession of the football here to begin quarter number 2, and they've got it here with a first down.
Nickel blitz is my other default play. Now I'm going to switch
Looking
to
to jam the receivers at the line here. Press coverage look defensively. Now the Notre Dame man. This is Theo Ray.
There we go.
Looking for a seam but finding none.
Good
He'll
stop.
Get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it.
Yes, I've done a lot of work on that defense.
There, and now second down.
Brandon, that play ended so
Will
fast.
fire here. I always slant my D-line inwardly attacking. I think it makes a better run for my ends.
They'll fake the give. Now Stafford.
Boom! Right there. And that's why he's the all-time sack leader now. All right, it's 3rd and long. I'm going to quarter. Cover 2, man spy. Press in, and I take.
The problem is nobody was faked out.
And when no one's faked out, what's the end result? Quarterback gets hit.
Now it's Stafford.
Hanging on him. Come on, let me in.
Deep drop. Caught on the right side by Jones.
Got it.
It'll be a
8-yard gain only. Couldn't get any pressure, but it's still 4th and 11.
But I have to say, I do like the call. I like what they were trying to do. Try and hit your receiver on the run and see if he can pick it up, keep it on his feet, get a little rack yardage.
Yeah, but a nice job defensively to get to him and keep him short of the first. And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for.
We'll just take the fair catch in the end zone and come out of the 20.
The Vikings offense now, they get ready to head back on the field. And they're not going to play this conservative, I don't think. They had a field goal last time and they're up, but they're looking to put a drive in the end zone.
Oh, I agree with you totally. No one goes out on the field and says, all right, let's just settle for 3, except in certain situations, trying to ice a game, that sort of deal. Most of the time, it's end zone, and that's what you're thinking.
Cameron Meredith's making me not want to trade him so much.
As they begin this one.
Yeah, no quarterback ever goes out there saying, hey, let's get 3, right?
Not one that I've ever met.
And they talked about how important the passing game was going to be against that defensive look. Good job there going to the air for the first down.
It's all about preparation. It's all about
Doug Martin is having a good game, which is what I need.
Execution. So put it all together in practice. Okay, this is what we think we're going to see.
We're going
this
to
is
go
how
inside zone out of a gun,
and then when the game
deep
comes,
offset.
read it and attack it.
They run again on first down. Martin. And he was able to shed the tackle, but the reserves come in for the stop.
4 yards.
They give him 4 yards there. It'll be 2nd and 6.
Not a run that you're going to write home about, but still a good first down run. That's what an offense calls staying on schedule. 3 to 4 yards on first down. You're set up very well.
Rudolph does some good blocking to lead me through.
On 2nd down, Martin. And he's got room. And he's brought
down.
Give him 12 yards on that one. It earns him a fresh shut it down. I just love the run right there. This guy's known for his quickness, but also for his speed, and he's able to get to the second level.
Try this power O play.
If you give him any type of blocking. Always talk about slot receivers. They're usually known as quicker than fast.
Warning.
In this case, we've got a guy
I do want to score here. I want 6. Try that same play. Weak eye. I definitely want to go for the get a touchdown here. But
and I'm going to check in with a heater. I'm going to be right there with you.
Wow, that was.
And the play goes nowhere.
Okay.
Losing yardage back near the 40 at the 39. That's going to go as a loss of a yard, and it'll be 2nd down.
The insistence of speed at every position is really seen at the defensive end spot. These guys in the old days were often outside linebackers. They just pushed them forward because they wanted to play fast and get to the quarterback or the running backs quicker than ever before.
And he's got the hook up here. It's Kyle Rudolph.
Oh, tell me that's a late hit. I can use the yardage.
Personal foul, unnecessary roughness, defense.
Good. 1st and goal on the 9.
So after that
we're going to slide this time.
Defense may be on their heels.
Looking for. We're looking for Meredith.
Let's
see.
Action here on 1st down. He'll buy some time right. Complete. Crisis averted.
Well, we had it. All right, 2nd and goal.
Instead, 2nd down.
Not only did they drop what looked like an interception in the end zone, they blew a golden opportunity to shift the momentum.
Halfback gut again. We might have a shot at this one here. Give Doug Martin a finish for his hard work.
And a 10th carry here for Martin. And he maneuvers his way
got
down
down
to the
3.
3-yard line.
It's not bad.
A nice run there as he picks up 6. It's going to be 3rd and goal now. This is kind of one of those
gut shot.
plays you're trying.
Yes, I will run a lot more than
the 3 in that area. What do you dial up?
Something quick hitting. You don't have the time for something that develops slowly.
Feeling the pressure here and taken down. A sack back at the 7.
Down.
The defense, they got a little bit of a breather. Now they're back and set as we resume play. And Forbath will put this one
6-0. Line could not hold it, so now we got a minute to slow them down.
Their first 2 possessions, but it's 6-0. Probably not the kind of scores they were hoping for.
No, not at all, but I think that they've shown that they can have some success against this defense. So they'll go back to the sideline knowing the points are going to be there for the
35-yard line at the 34.
Forbath had to make the tackle there. I'm going to go dime cover 2 man. I don't like to play a lot of zone unless I'm blitzing.
Game after punting last time. See if they can get something going on this drive.
As they head to the field now, with the game this close, you got to feel there's a sense of urgency.
Get down, boy. Good job. Daniil Hunter with his second sack of the day.
By the offense. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime. To throw on second down is Stafford. He's got time. Under pressure, they got him.
Beautiful.
Again.
We'll take a timeout there.
Now the Vikings are going to stop it here on defense with a timeout.
I might be able to get another field goal out of this.
It's just their first, so they'll have 2 remaining here before we get to halftime. And the O-line will have to do a better job protecting here on third down.
All right, they're going to run here, of course, just trying to kill clock.
Now Riddick. And he is going to lose. Another timeout called by the Vikings now.
Now we're going to run the
So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime.
They're back to their 13. We can at least be on this side. I'm going to try a few good passes here and try to get in the field goal range. I've got a shotgun cross play. I like to use those cross plays. But let's see what we do first here. Oh,
nice job on the return.
Not too shabby.
16 yards. And it'll be Viking football here as they take possession.
Slot cross.
Offense set to take over again. And last time they got 3 points, but it was a chip shot field goal. And when you go to the sideline after a chip shot field goal, maybe the offense not too happy.
It's a balancing act, isn't it? Because you're exactly right. They're none too pleased that they didn't
huddle.
punch it in for 6 points. But they also have to remember they did put points on the board.
3 points is 3 points.
And in this league, you take points when you can get them. Not easily done.
Mariota. It's complete to Laquan Treadwell. And brought down, but able to get it to their 30-yard line. Looking to speed things up here, going with some tempo. Now hold everything here. We're going to get a timeout.
All right, we're going to kick the long field goal, go in 9-0 at
On
the
the horizon, they'll be out of timeouts from here forward. So with 2 ticks left here in the half, on is the field goal unit. It'll be a 47-yard attempt from the left hash.
I'm going to miss it. Nope.
And Forbath will put
wow.
this one through.
I thought I missed that one, kids. Okay, here we go. Back into it now, kicking off. Just like we should be anyway.
Right to quarter number 3.
I do like the banter from the announcers
their
when they do
marching
this.
orders, and we'll get going again here in quarter number 3. Fielded about a yard deep.
I'm going to tackle him.
Good return. He's across the
Gracious, our special teams are atrocious. Such a good defense. We are a trash special teams.
In the first half, they'll be looking to carry that momentum over into half number 2.
Finish a game the way you started it. That's typically the message at halftime when things are going well. You've done everything you're expected to do.
Get out.
How about a little bit more of that in the second half?
You ain't running the ball.
Be aware.
We gave up. I played the Cowboys in my last game and gave up our first 100-yard rusher. Ezekiel Elliott had a 60-yard gain on one play, and he's talented. I mean.
On second down, here's Stafford. And the pressure.
Oh, I love it when they roll right into me.
Stafford is sacked. Daniil Hunter bringing the pressure again, and that is his 3rd sack here tonight. Well, there was 2nd long, now it's 3rd and even longer. They're going in the wrong direction here.
Because they're moving exactly the way they want to, but you're exactly right. Definitely going in the wrong direction for the offensive guys.
Back to throw, Stafford. Caught by Jones.
No, that's short. That's short.
Get 18, but even that won't be quite enough. It's 4th down. Here's Sam Martin now.
I don't like seeing Xavier Rhodes get beat like that. He's my best corner by a mile.
Real estate to make up there, but what a big-time play for him. Nice completion, excellent game. Now they're in 4th and manageable.
Just a little short, though, with that marker. Call that one an even 60 yards, 6-0. And the Vikings will take over at their own 20-yard line. The Lions defense marching back onto the field now.
Let's see if we can seal the outside. No, we're not going to seal the outside. We'll play action divide.
A little bit, but they didn't break.
I like that, and that's not always wrong. We run into a lot of coordinators that talk about, well, if I give up 3 points, my whole day's ruined. Actually, it's
Adam Thielen is my freaking MVP.
Usually gives your team a chance to win if you're playing.
That dude just goes. I don't know what else to tell you.
And a good quarterback
holy cow.
facing zone coverage. If he has just a little bit of time to survey the scene, that's what's going to happen.
No doubt about it. If there's no pressure, he's going to continue to pick them apart.
All right, 3-yard gain, not bad. That play doesn't normally get me a lot, so.
So maybe they want to go to a zone blitz scheme, get a little bit more pressure. Remember when Carolina did that against Denver? They lost the game ultimately. They dropped the defensive end out, and he ended up with an interception in that game.
Do a crossbuck on this one out of the shotgun. As I've said on previous videos, a lot of misconceptions people have about a spread offense. But it's about passing the ball. And that's not true at all. Doug Martin just drops the dang shoulder.
Really good, skillful, tough running.
That's my kind of running back. Yeah, I got rid of Peterson and I got rid of Bridgewater because they just get hurt a lot. So did Diggs, frankly. So I wanted to have people I could rely on. Mariota's, don't knock on wood, never been hurt. Martin, knock on wood, never been hurt. Motion inside zone. This will be a fun one. If it works. It is not what we're going to run. See if crossbuck gets something. He does.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And they'll be inside the 35.
Good. Over 100 yards now.
They get 9 out of that one.
He's already been a 1,000-yard rusher for the season.
Well, that last run makes this a 100-yard night. I've loved the way he's
halfback gut.
He's been quick,
He's
he's
keep
been
running it.
decisive, and he's been
Make him stop you. That's all you do.
First down. Here's the run with Martin. Down to the 30 after a gain of 3.
Take it.
But really, that was no surprise there. They've been running it well all game, and I know goals change all the time.
You'll see there's only 4 plays outside, and that's it.
Each and every time.
That's all it is. Inside.
They run with Martin. He's been busy tonight. And for one of the first times tonight, he's going to be held up at the line of scrimmage. Call it a gain of a yard, and it's going to bring up 3rd and 5.
In my book,
Standard
that's
pass
running the ball
here.
well, but with intelligence. How about him keeping the clock moving?
Let me go mesh out of the strong
Even
eye.
though it's the 3rd quarter, you're thinking ahead, aren't you? This is where your running game can really help you with a lead in the second half.
I agree totally. It's not just end-of-the-half situations that you worry about the clock. It's throughout the game. And with the lead, stay in bounds. Make them fight harder to try to catch you.
It'll be a pickup of only a yard, and that's going to make it 4th
I'll
down.
kick a 4th field goal.
So out comes the field goal team once more. Spotted at the left hash, this from 45. And Forbath will put this one through.
Oh my.
And that will finish off this 3rd quarter of play.
Well, 12-0 going into the 4th. It's a 2-possession game.
The
I
4th
can't
quarter will
complain.
begin with a kickoff following the score on the final play of the 3rd quarter.
How do we have 110 yards?
Fielded about a yard deep.
Someone's going to put in the comments on that.
And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of
Better
the
than it was.
30-yard line. The Vikings defense getting ready to go. They got the stop last time that resulted in a punt, and then it resulted in 3 for their offense.
And this is one time where the defense won't get credit for creating points, but that's exactly what they did. All right, forced them into
Heard that click. That was me going for a hit stick on a switch.
Points went on the board.
Points went on the board, 3 of them. Now they'll be looking for another stop.
This team hits. Forces fumbles, hopefully. Sacks quarterbacks.
Back to the air. Stafford on 2nd down. And this time he's got the hook up. It's
There he was. Every time. We're hitting that hit stick. Doing business. Good. Back him up.
So holding by the offense, and maybe now got to shift up what you want to do on the playbook.
Yeah, definitely. Change what you're doing in the playbook.
I'm not putting pressure on the outside this time, as I've seen. But they do have enough speed to counter me.
Here's Stafford now on 2nd down. Oh, he's got a man wide open. Complete. And he's
well, that's what you want to do against cover 2. You find somebody in the middle. So,
of course, the catch was nice.
No
but
complaints.
what happened after? Able to stay on his feet and gain all that additional yardage. So many of these slot guys, I think, have running back in their background.
Now a 1st down throw. Stafford hits his target. The tight end will tie. 7 yards, the pickup on the pitch and catch.
When you execute a drag or a crossing around really well and give them a chance to let it develop a little bit, you can gain some significant yardage hitting your tight end on that one.
Completed
cover 2
pass play.
busters.
Now let's see if they go back to the air or to the ground.
I like it, actually.
Again, it's Stafford. He hits Riddick underneath. And he's brought down. It's a gain of 11 yards that time, and it produces a new set of downs.
So
This is why trying to cover the angle route is so difficult. Anyone playing the linebacker position,
we're
going
gonna
to
blitz
running
here.
back out of the backfield widen because he heads towards the flat first. Oftentimes you widen too much and overcommit. He cuts up inside, and that's what we saw there. A nice pickup for a first down.
Oh, you got to pick that off. One of you two. Gosh. Corner blitz this time.
Pass play. Now it's second down.
Yeah.
Second and 10, Stafford again. It's complete to Golden Tate. Give him 11 yards that time and a new set of downs.
When you're playing a quarterback with some experience and some moxie, you enter the danger zone when you
We'll do a
decide to blitz him
4-4.
because if he's able to diagnose as he
Cover
did on
two
that play,
invert.
he can hurt you downfield.
He reads defenses so well, doesn't he?
He really does, and the best part about that play for him, I don't think that was his primary target.
I don't think so either.
I think he had the read, figured out where the blitz was coming from, and went to a secondary target
great,
for a
but
really
good.
nice game.
It's a gain of 7, and that'll make it a second down. And the defense with their backs against the wall a little bit here as the offense is in the red zone. They'll run it now out of the gun. And he'll take it down here just shy of the 15 at the 16-yard line. It's a gain of 4 there, and it gives him a new set of downs.
You go monster green here.
They go back to Riddick. They stopped after only a yard, taking it down to the 14. Brought down that time by Christian Kirksey.
Okay, no score on that play, but this guy's been a touchdown machine all year long.
Crash
you know
3.
they trust him with the football.
Zone blitz action here.
To throw on second down is, a hit. He lost the football. Stafford puts it on the ground. But I believe a line was there to recover it. Yes, they will indeed keep possession. And a really long drive here, and it goes on and on. Time for a break. We're back to finish this one
More
off.
wide.
After this.
Change that.
So the
Gonna do a
Lions
quarter
in
cover
possession
3
of the
drop.
football as we welcome you back. They face a third down now as they try to find a late score. Throwing on third down, Stafford muscles him off. And this is intercepted.
Picked it off.
That should do it.
That's why I paid that man right there.
Turnover there as his guys will get the football back. And now out comes Minnesota. And they split the uprights last time.
Looking for
free.
Rudolph
They've got
here.
the lead.
I'm looking for
They're not going to play this conservative. They're not hoping for another field goal. They're hoping for a touchdown.
I'm with you on that.
And now the
That's
Lions
fine.
going to stop
Give us
us
some
momentarily as they call a timeout. It's just their first. They've got 2 more to use here in the final stages. They'll run it now out of the gun. And not much there. And we're going to get another timeout called by the Lions. That'll be their second, so one more chance to stop the clock here. And we'll be back. They'll run it. Here's Martin. And they're going to get the
You got it.
first down.
You got it. That's first down.
To the 14. Now hang on here. Timeout called by the defense.
Fullback
It'll be their
inside.
third and final timeout.
This is kind of the
So as they
reverse
talk
cross
things
buck
over,
here.
we'll
We're
step
going to give this to
aside.
Rodgers and see what he does.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And he'll take this one
There you
out
go.
20 to the 21-yard
Good
line.
game.
It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3.
I know that every now and then we get those
Power
meetings
out
with
a weak
coaches,
eye
and you
slot.
almost wanna
See what
roll
this
your
looks
eyes when
like.
They talk about staying on schedule when they're moving the
Not
football.
bad. Not bad.
But would you say a 7-yard run is ahead of schedule?
Fourth quarter to the lead. You love that, don't you?
No doubt about it, because staying on schedule,
Perfection.
trying to get 4 downs on
Get her.
first down, they did that plus 3.
9 yards on the pickup there, and it keeps the drive alive. So back-to-back games here of great production and just
Finally
his
getting Doug
cuts,
Martin up to
they're
speed.
so quick last
Heading
weekend.
toward the
this week.
That
playoffs.
comes from confidence, I think. He understands what the defense is trying to do. But I think he has so much belief
Sweet.
in his offensive line that he's just saying the block's going to be there. I'm not worried about it. And we saw that last week. In fact, they were so good last week on the flight home. I actually plugged in the game and watched the offensive line play.
Try it again.
I was so impressed by them. And they're carrying it over to this week. And, of course, when you got a big-time runner behind them, that's a pretty good combination.
Doesn't hurt.
Oh, this is going to suck.
Here's Martin.
Maybe not. Oh, look at that. That's a 5-yard gain.
And it'll be second down.
And that's exactly what you want on a first down run. Pick up 5 yards, bring up 2nd and 5. The defensive line, though, they've got to figure out a way to out-leverage the guys up front because the offensive line...
All right, left side.
Point of attack.
Give me something happy here.
They run. Martin. And he'll lose yardage here.
Well, that's
47. So he loses 3 yards there. Now 3rd down. 8th play of the drive forthcoming, and they need 8 yards on
12-0 on 4 field goals, ladies and gentlemen. That is not a good game. But Doug Martin with 141 yards on the ground. Thielen with 4 for 43. Meredith even picked up a key reception. Not too bad. All right, ladies and gentlemen, that's what I'm going to call it for the game here. I'm Dustin. This has been i0n Games. I broadcast every Tuesday, Thursday, and Saturday here live on twitch.tv/i0n4life. Check out what I'm doing over on YouTube, bit.ly/clambake productions. Thank you for watching. God bless you, and we'll see you next time.